Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Sir Alex Ferguson save. And today we have got three of the biggest games of the entire series. Within the three games, a week of football, we can go through to a Champions League semi-final and we could potentially win the league. We've got Madrid away at the Bernabeu and then follow that up with two home games against Spurs and City. Now, before we get into all of that action, as always, if you are enjoying the series, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below so you're supporting us as a channel and also supporting the series as a whole. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, follow it up with ticking that bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And also, if you missed anything, playlist top right hand corner so you can catch up on anything if you missed out on any of the episodes that have dropped previously. We've only played one game since we last met, and that was against West Brom, a 2-1 win away from home at the Hawthorns. Will Perry scoring a goal 10 minutes into the second half. They did go 1-0 up from David Neres, the old boy from Newcastle, putting them 1-0 up on the 7th minute. Will Perry equalised, and then Antonio Barreca with 2 minutes to go, and we snuck out a 2-1 win, 3 points on the board again. And this is how the league looks. As you can see here, still that 11 points clear of City, and then a further 4 points behind, so 15 points clear of Spurs. And we play City and Spurs today. We win both those games, probably win us the league with 3 games to go. So all in all, fantastic position to be in. Spurs and City have the 3 top goal scorers in Harry Kane, Lowell and Gabriel Jesus. So all to play for there. But we go into this game against Real Madrid 3-0 up from the first leg. Maddison, Marin and Larison all scoring the goals there. So good to see we've taken a good lead to the Santiago Bernabeu. This is going to be the lineup for the second leg against Madrid. And as you can see, pretty much the same lineup that went against them in the first leg. Rakitic in goal, Van Zanten, Porcone, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. We've got Larison and Teixeira in the middle of midfield, and Bolo on the right, Marin on the left, with Teresiano in behind Aldolfo. On the bench, Dodo, Bastoni, Arnie Meyer, Will Perry, Lewis Cook, Maddison and Moise Keane. Fetiarp nearly back to full fitness. He's 5 days away before we can get him back into the squad. But let's go into this first game of today's episode. First of 3, Madrid away. Can we get through to a semi-final? Here we go then. Madrid have changed a little bit their the lineup that were played against us in the first leg. Courtois still in goal. Hakimi, Tar and Bilbao are the 3 out of the back 4. Carvajal comes in on that left-hand side for Teo Hernandez. So Teo Hernandez drops out, whether he's picked up an injury or he's suspended. Ceballos and Barella in the middle of midfield. So they've pushed Bruno Fernandes further forward and dropped, I think it's Zivkovic. Isco on the right, Zaruki on the left with Belotti up top. Varnier, Zivkovic, Lewandowski, Cruz and Rodrigo all on the bench. Yeah, so even though they've made some changes, still got a lot of firepower in this starting 11. Isco on this right-hand side finds Nicola Barella, and he finds Bruno Fernandes driving in on that on the defence of Newcastle, but shoots well wide. Does the Portuguese man, and very even game this one if you look at the stats, both possession and shots on goal. And half an hour gone now, and Madrid come forward again. Carvajal whipping that ball into the back post. Zagadou far as Barella hits the post. It hit Rakitic, and we finally get away from Teixeira. But nervy start again in this second leg. Barella being pushed there. Falls to Ceballos, hits the bar again, and they've hit the woodwork twice in as many minutes. Really good press there from our boys, but they got the ball in and hit the woodwork, and it looks like we're going to see through to half-time, 0-0 on the night, 3-0 on aggregate. Been lucky again to escape goalless here at the Bernabeu. And as you look at here, really cagey affair between the two sides. Barca 1-0 up against Atleti. The away goal there, Coutinho after 4 minutes. Just going to get into the guys a little bit. Just say far from pleased what I've seen out there. Who's not playing well? Dofo on a 6.5. We've also got Larison on a 6.6. And Bilal at 6.6 as well. Something we need to look at, possibly make some changes in this second half. But 0-0 on the night, 3-0 on aggregate. Hakimi throwing the ball in, but Marin's there and Adolfo picks up that loose pass just before the hour mark. We try and switch that ball and we don't, and it falls to Zivkovic now, pushing on that defensive line, but Van Zanten with a great tackle, and then Bolo helping his right back out in defence. There, Teixeira finds the ball up to Embolo, but can't knock it down to anybody. Cabellos into Andrea Bellotti, out to Isco, lovely ball through to Zivkovic, he's in on goal and he shoots, he scores. It's 1-0 to Madrid, and they're back in this game, but an away goal for us still puts us in the driving seat for this one. Bellotti, lovely ball out to Isco, and this is a fantastic ball over the top. Van Zanten ball watching again. He then just needs to slip it past Rakitic. 1-0 to Madrid. Hakimi throwing the ball into Cabellos, but we get the ball clear, and Bruno Fernandes is going to pick up that ball into Nicola Barella again. Back to Bruno Fernandes and pressing him really well there, but they get the ball through to Isco, but it's a good tackle by Marin, and now we let Adolfo on the back line. Adolfo, who's pushed a little bit wide, falls back to Lauritsen and straight at Courtois. What a chance that is to get the away goal on the score sheet, but they launch the ball forward again, and we come again. Marin cutting in on that left-hand side. Lovely through ball to Lauritsen. Can he score this time? Yes, he can. One apiece on the night, but more importantly, an away goal for Newcastle means they need to score 4 now to go through. His 7th goal of the season. Should have scored a few minutes earlier. Marin cutting in on that left-hand side. He then finds a lovely through ball to Lauritsen, and this time, again, he just calmly puts it past Courtois. One apiece. Going, Zagadou throwing the ball into Belau. He's going to go back to Zagadou, into Lewis Cook, and Zagadou with a heavy touch there, and Lewandowski's in on goal. Lewandowski one-on-one with Rakitic, and he pulls it back to 2-goal deficit. Madrid 2, Newcastle 1, 4-2 on aggregate, and it's a loose touch there from Zagadou. Isco diving in, looking for a free kick there, Zagadou with his hands in the air. Lewandowski though, clinical finisher, veteran finisher, 2-1 on the night, 4-2 on aggregate to Newcastle. And there we have it, full-time whistle goes. We lose on the night, but we win on aggregate. Lewandowski made it a little bit nervy with a minute to go, but we do enough in that first leg to see us through to the semi-final of the Champions League. You'll see that draw today as well as the Tottenham and City games. Let's get forward to that draw. Got lots to get through. So the semi-final draw of the Champions League, 2 English teams in it, us and United, Barcelona from Spain and Inter from Italy. Let's see who we will get. Draw the next team. United will play Newcastle. It'll be an all-English semi-final. We are away for the first leg at Old Trafford, and then Inter will play Barcelona in the second semi-final. So an all-English tie in the semi-final for the Champions League. First leg on my birthday in 2025, and where does that fit in the grand scheme of things? Towards the end of April, and then in the kind of start of May, and then the final will be at the end of the season. So here we go then, a game against Spurs on Sunday, and City have already played this weekend. They beat Brighton 1-0 away from home, so 8 points clear now from the City boys, and this is going to be the lineup for the game against Spurs. One massive note is that Rakitic out for anywhere between 7 days and 2 weeks with pulled knee ligaments. So massive blow for us, not just only in the title race, but also the Champions League as well. So he could miss that first leg against United. So Broughton's in goal. Dodo, Borcone, Zagadou and Luis Enrique are the back line, with Teixeira and Lauritsen in the middle of midfield. Embolo on the right, Marin on the left, Teresiano in behind, Adolfo on the bench, Bastoni, Cook, Maya, Madison, Keane, Perry and Ferrer. Fetiar still not fully back. He's back in training tomorrow, so he won't probably even play the City game. He'll probably wait until after that. Let's get into this one. Newcastle Spurs. Can we go one step closer to winning the league? Adolfo picking up the ball and finds Embolo on this right-hand side, playing really sharp football in the opening minute here. Marin, can he get a ball over to Teresiano? He can, and it made Strahoza push that round for a corner kick. Marin taking that in, swinging corner. Can he find a black and white shirt? He can't. Lauritsen picking up that ball, playing against his former side today. Goes for goal, blocked again, and Spurs get the ball clear. What a frightful start here from Newcastle. Back post, Teresiano's there. Heads just wide. We're all over Spurs in the opening 10 minutes. Perry with this outswinging corner. Can he find? No, he can't. Falls to Marino. Drives inside, and Antonio Marin scores his 17th goal of the season. It's been a blistering start from Newcastle in this opening 20 minutes, and we finally got the ball past Strahoza in goal. Perry, outswinger, can't find anybody, and Dele Alli gets that ball clear, but Marin tricks his way in to the penalty spot, and he puts that one past Strahoza. 1-0 to Newcastle, deep in our own half, and Henrique is going to find Teresiano. We're really going to have to play really well to get out of that predicament, and we kind of do. Got a little bit lucky with the knockdown from Adolfo. Perry knocks it into Lawrenson, gets the ball back from Lawrenson into Teresiano, drives inside to Mario, little 1-2. Can he get the shot of goal? No, he can't. Blocked everywhere, falls to Perry and drives it past that far post. We come again, 5 minutes to go in this first half. Will Perry one-on-one with the left back. Lovely ball in, trying to find Adolfo, but Davinson Sanchez doing a great job in marking him out. Teresiano, lovely turn of pace, great turn of pace into the penalty box, but Strahoza well behind that shot. He just goes long, and Zagadou nods that ball down to Luis Enrique and into Teixeira. Teresiano again. Those boys really controlling this game. Will Perry, ball into Adolfo, falls to Teresiano, goes for a goal and shoots wide again. Dodo, free kick just before half time, and Dodo scores. Literally the only action that Spurs have had going forward in this game so far. In injury time in the first half, Dodo puts that into the top right hand corner. Broughton got a hand to it. They bring us back level, 1 apiece. And that's half time. Really against the run of play, that Spurs goal just before the break, and going to have to motivate them in this second half. Far from pleased what I've seen. We're just not clinical enough in the midfield. Not happy with their playmaking abilities so far. Fire those boys up, and hopefully in the second half we'll finish a few of these chances. We've had 6 block shots from the Spurs defence. Hopefully we'll get one more through in this second half. Marin into Teresiano. He's got 2 players on that right hand side. Larison driving forward. Adolfo's been brought down, looking like they're going to go to VAR and see if there's a penalty or a free kick. Davinson Sanchez marked Adolfo really tight in that first half. It's going to be a free kick, literally just on the edge, and I think Sanchez is going to get booked for his troubles. He's marked Adolfo pretty much out of the game so far, and he's going to get a booking for his troubles. It's going to be Marin, I think. It's a really difficult chance to get up and over the wall, and he hits the wall straight away. Dodo, free kick again, goes for goal. Broughton has to tip that over, and Dodo's had a really good chance at goal from a free kick. Bose going to get that ball into Skip, and Broughton is behind that with 20 minutes to go. It's still 1 apiece, and we are 9 points clear of City so far. Lewis Cook's picked up a knock as well, tight groin. We've used all our subs. Hopefully he can play through to the end of the match. Dodo again, free kick, goes for goal. Broughton again, equal to it. That's 3 free kicks that Dodo's had, and Broughton's been beaten once but saved the other 2, and nowhere near going over the line. 5 minutes to go. Lawrenson, can he set up a counter-attack? We've got a minute left, and Adolfo, he's past the defender. Can he get the ball in? Madison's there! Heads just wide. 9 block shots, 7 long shots. Those 9 block shots have been absolutely crucial. Spurs putting bodies on the line to at least get a point here at St James's Park. Sanchez going to nod that out, and it's going to be the final few seconds of this game. 1 apiece at full time means we probably have to beat City to win the league in this episode. Lewis Cook injured, Briel Mbolo injured, and Rakitic injured, so a couple of big players not going to be able to play that City game. So Mbolo's out for 1 to 3 days. He will miss that City game, as will Lewis Cook, and we've also got Rakitic out and Fetiarp. So the boys really are struggling with a little bit of fitness going into the latter stages of this season. I'll see when we get to City, and I'll have a rejig of who is going to start that game. So here we go then, final game of the episode, and a big one it is. We play City first versus second. 4 games left, so 12 points to play for. We are 9 points clear. A win today will win us the league. We're at home against City, but we haven't been too great against them over the last couple of weeks and seasons. We haven't beat them for 3 or 4 games. They've beat us in the Premier League They beat us in the Premier League last year, 3-2 at home. They then beat us in the Champions League final last year, and they beat us in the Premier League this season, 2-1 at the Etihad. So a very, very close affair between the two sides. This is going to be the lineup that goes against City. We've got Broughton in goal, Dodo, Polcone, Zagadou and Bilal at the back line. Lauritsen and Teixeira in the middle. Perry comes in on that right-hand side, and Bolo isn't fully fit, but fit enough to make the bench anyway, which is good. Teresiano in behind Adolfo and Marion on that left-hand side. Bastoni, Meyer, Cook, Keane, Embolo, Madison, and Fetiar makes the bench. His match sharpness at 45% means if we need him final half an hour or so, he will get the nod and come on for Adolfo, or if we need two up top. But that's the team that we've got. Let's go and see if we can win the league against City. City line with their 4-4-2, Edison in goal, Danilo, Milenkovic, Skriniar and Tierney are the back line. Hibbett and Bailey on the wings with Lucas Paqueta and Kevin De Bruyne in the middle of midfield. Martinez and Gabriel Jesus. I think he said in the press conference 4 goals in the last 5 games against us. So a little bit of a bogey player for us on the bench. Still got the likes of John Stones, Artur, Goebbels, Bob Lowe, Laporte. So they've got a lot of firepower on the bench if they need to change anything up. Let's get into it. First versus second. The league title could be won here. Deep in City territory, Lauritsen picked the pocket of Lucas Paqueta and the shot straight at Edison. Going to be a corner kick. 11 minutes gone, and it's going to be Perry again in swinging corner. Can he find a black and white shirt? He goes back post. Adolfo's there, but the header a bit of a difficult angle, and Edison's there to gather it up. And that is half time. We've looked dominant in this game, as you can see from the stats. 9 shots to their 3, a little bit more possession as well. So looking like we can push on in this second half and make the advantage come our way. We've been the better team here. Go out there and produce in this second half. Looking for you to produce a little bit more. Adolfo not being influential at all, nor is Teresiano or Will Perry. So changing up the attacking personnel in this second half could be the way to break through. Final half an hour, Arps come on for Teresiano, and we brought on Bolo on for Perry. So we've gone 2 up top with 20 minutes to play. We've kind of gone like for like. We're against City. Artur in the middle finds Hibbert now, driving into the penalty box. Great tackle by Polcone. Artur, though, should put City 1-0 up there, but it shoots just wide. Allow. Throw in down the line to Adolfo, back to the left back, and swings that ball in. Fetiar's underneath it, and it looks like it's not going to be a penalty. I thought time had stopped there. Lauritsen does get the ball in, but rebounds back to Dodo. This time he does get the ball in. Adolfo's there. Adolfo scores. 19th goal of the season. Lovely assist from Dodo. 8 minutes gone, or 8 minutes to play. Does that goal win us the league? Lauritsen on the edge, tries to get the ball in, but it rebounds back to Dodo. He then whips that ball in, and Adolfo rises above 2 centre-halves. 1-0 to Newcastle, potential league-winning goal. And there we have it, full-time whistle goes. We slept up a little bit against Spurs, but came back and won the league against City. We'll forward it on just to get the confirmation. Well done, lads. Sealed the title with that performance today. Fantastic performance, and that is our 3rd straight league win. And great to see another Premier League title coming back to St James's Park. We can now concentrate on the Champions League and the FA Cup. So what an episode. We got through to the Champions League semi-final, where we will play United next time out. Slipped up a little bit against Spurs, but came back and beat City. Adolfo scoring the title-winning goal with 8 minutes to spare in that game. Went bold, went 2 up front, and it seemed to pay off. But that is it for today's episode. We'll be back tomorrow with the both legs of the Champions League semi-final against United. Can we get through to another Champions League final? All we've got to do is get past United, and we will be there. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like while you're down there. If you are new around here, or you've just not done it yet, hit that subscribe button. Follow it up with ticking that bell icon and turning on all those notifications so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, when we bring you more Champions League football, semi-final, United, first and second leg, I'll see you soon.